Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Pools of Darkness. This is Nightbreeze with you once again, and when we finished up last time, were just finishing up with the fire giants. So we're going to head into our next area. You see a dragon. You see dragons flying off to the northwest. Do you follow them? Yeah. You hear a thundering crash. The tunnel is sealed. The dragon flies into an opening in the mountains ahead, exposing a cave. Do you enter? Yes. Warned of your coming, dragons rush to defend the area. Yeah, they attack. Okay. Okay. The party is won. Each character receives 6,326 XP. No treasure. Well, sorry about that. As the din of battle settles from the air, you notice a man in dark robes watching you from the end of the corridor. He ducks out of sight to the east. Okay, and our cleric is rank up a level. 2 hit points and another 7th level spell per day. You find a scroll on the floor. You see it is a list of illegible names. At the bottom, a wax seal proclaims the call to the dragon. Do you keep the scroll? Yeah. Oh, now let's do this first. Okay. Two dragons, one blue and the other black, are squared off against each other in the center of the room. The man in dark robe stands between them, while other dragons form a half circle around them. I, Madthrith, patriarch from the cult of the dragon, declare this challenge binding. Madthrith begins to read from a scroll of parchment. What do you do? We are going to watch it. Journal entry 54. By order of Thorn, all conflicts between dragons shall be settled by single combat to preserve their numbers. The victor of these combats is entitled to any treasure left by the defeated dragon. Any who interfere with or assist a combatant will forfeit any and all treasure. Mordred looks up from the scroll, adding, I shall also consider the winner of any combat for transformation into a Dracolich. While signals for the contest to begin. The dragons circle each other briefly, then close with fierce speed. Tooth and claw flash in the torchlight. Acid and electricity fill the air, and then the roars of dragons as the blue dragon crumbles to the ground. Mordred orders the body taken to the pit for later use, then leaves through the north door. The dragons follow, pulling the dead one. Alrighty. Yep. It is warm here, the air crisp and dry. You receive a slight shock when you touch the metal latch of the door. You catch a glimpse of swirling robes as the door ahead closes. Well, bones litter the floor. You find a cache under the pile of debris. Yeah, for now. We'll get another helm for him, so. Underth is just opening the far door. He pauses on the threshold before retreating, saying, I will brook none of your interference. Be assured your death is near. Dragons come toward you, their eyes burning with anger. They attack! Whoops, almost forgot to. Dragons are arguing loudly. Modrith will make me the Dracolich, then none will go against my wishes. You are too weak. He will never choose you, says another. The two rip at each other, sending scales flying across the room. More come from behind with a warning cry. They attack. You find a key of blue steel hidden behind a rock. Do you take it? Yes. Congratulations. Party gains experience. You take the key. Go ahead and level up Kran to level 20. Three more hit points. And a 4th level spell per day. Alrighty, let's see how this works. So, oh, jeez. The hall still reeks from the battle as a pool of acid smolders where the dragon was killed. A bone-chilling draft grips you. Your breath frosts before you and your armor shoots daggers of cold where it touches your skin. The green dragon is imprisoned in the room. It is suffering badly from the cold and other indignities. What do you do? We'll set it free. Okay. Dragons come forward you, their eyes burning with anger. Okay. White dragons are sharpening their talons on the rough stone. Mudrith and his followers are talking earnestly with a white dragon about becoming a Dracolich. It is recorded as Journal 67. Worshippers will pay great homage to you. They will give you treasure and make sacrifices to you. Already you are a mighty dragon, but as a Dracolich, none shall stand against you. As soon as I gain a potion of vulnerability, I will be ready to perform the transformation. If you agree, you can be the next and most powerful. The dragons feel your body warmth and warn Mardrith. He slips through a secret door as the dragons attack. One of the dragons next is a silver key. Do you take it? Yes. And we gain some XP. And our ranger's ready to go up a level. 2 more hit points per round. Pardon me. rank and humid. A fetid cloud of wispy fog floats close to the floor, and your eyes water from the caustic vapors. Or just coming through the archway with his followers, you hear him boasting about how the challenges will ensure the next Dracolich or actually, the next Dracolich will be the most powerful ever created. Stopping short as he sees you, he orders his followers to attack, while he retreats further into the cave. Okay. Okay. Just be sure. Okay. Be sure everything's done there. Okay. Now, black dragons are paying homage to the dragon which won the challenge earlier. They offer it high praise, though it seems more concerned with the treasure at his feet. Do you attack? Yep. Okay, 17,124 XP and found treasures. Hmm. Amidst the treasures, also a large key of black iron. Do you take it? Yes. We gain some more XP. And one of our mages went up a level. Halatar. Level 22 mage. He's able to memorize another 6th level and another 3rd level spell per day. And I'll just do that. Okay. 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 And my other one's going up. Dragons file in from the doors opposite you. Seeing you, they charge. Okay. Okay. The air has a greenish yellow cast to it, and the smell of chlorine makes your lungs burn. Skeletons cover the floor and are piled in corners. From somewhere in the room, you hear a faint scraping. Do you search through the skeletons? Yep. Rats scurry between your legs as you pick through the bones. In one of the ghastly hands, you find a sword. Okay. Yeah, I do apologize. I have to cut this one short here in a minute. Okay. dragon gives Mudra an amphora, which has blood dripping down its sides. The dragon bows its head respectfully and speaks to him. Recorded journal entry 61. The vampire's blood may not, or was not easy to come by, and I know you need it for the clearing the next Dracolich. You will remember that when you choose who is to become that Dracolich. You have proven yourself twice over, answers Mordrith. I will not forget. Mordrith heads toward the northeast walls as the dragons turn their attention to you. They attack. Yeah, let's see. Eh, let's leave it here. There's still treasure left. Do you wish to go claim it? No. See a copper key next to a fallen dragon. Do you take it? Yes. Congratulations, party's gained experience. Okay. Here we go. Your dragon lies on the ground before you, on the verge of death. Its legs are splayed to the side, and it is covered with deep wounds. The dragon quickly succumbs to your will and tells you about Modthrith. Recorded journal entry 70. Modrith abuses the power Thorn gave him. No more is he simply acting as Thorn's lieutenant. Rather, he seeks his own glory in the revival of the cult of the dragon. Not willing to settle for any dragon, he fosters bitterness between the dragons to weed out the less powerful. Thorn will kill him when he discovers the treachery. Dragonfly slips away as it finishes its tale. Alrighty. Find a cache. A large pit in the far corner is filled with dragon corpses. There is a strong smell of astringent, as though the bodies were being preserved for something. Do you burn the corpses? Oh, yeah. Dragons storm through the other door. They attack. Here we go. All right, 5,013 experience and no treasure. Go ahead and rebuild back up. Level 28 cleric, 2 more hit points, and another 7th level spell per day. Okay. Monsters burst into the room. Ah. Mordred is casting a spell upon the snakes writhing at his feet. Completing the spell, he orders them to attack and then slips out the door. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to get to one spot in particular here. Oh. Ah. 4 intricately carved locks are set in the wall next to the door. What do? We'll use the keys. The 4 keys fit the lock perfectly. You turn them and the door unlocks with a delicate click. Mordred stands beside Dracolich. Killing my dragons and upsetting the order has irritated me to no end. but dragon corpses can be very useful, and yours will feed the ravens. He points his twisted staff at you, shouting, "Kill them!" One Dracolich raises itself to its full height, a menacing hiss streaming through its bony skull. With a horrific roar, the Dracolich attacks. Okay, 4,566 experience, and we found some treasure. Okay, well, in the corners and scattered across the floor are the many offerings made to the Dracolich. Money more expert. Okay, so. Um, well, you notice a shimmering light coming through the archway to the north. A gateway of shimmering light appears before you. Do you step through? Yes. You step from the pool onto solid ground. While you were gone, Elminster has created a small island of matter in limbo. As you watch, he gestures at a passing boulder. It stops, pivots, and then settles to the ground. Elminster senses your presence and turns. While you were gone, I was busy, as you can see, and I found out some things that you should know. He tells you. Recorder's Journal 3. As you know, I have opened this path for you so you can travel through the pools. Bane will not sense thy presence, but it does have its disadvantages. For one, I have found that when magical objects travel from here to the outer dimensions, they do not usually survive the passage. The chaotic winds of limbo corrupt that which is magic, and only the strongest of magics can survive the passage without perishing. I will hold thy items here until you return to the realms. Here is some magic I have saved for such an occasion as this. But remember, do not take these lest the outer dimension to the outer dimensions lest they be destroyed. Okay. Now, drop that. Well, in this case, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. This dart, it should be a dart of, yeah, hornet's nest. So we'll get rid of it. Okay. You recount your adventures to Elminster. His brow furrows. Dracolich is foul evil indeed. You have done much for us in the ending of this dark necromancy. How may I help? Okay, well. All this been mentioned on it. Hmm. Okay, well. There was a spot here somewhere that explained a little more. What I'll do first here, we're gonna rest. I will be, back soon. Sorry this video's kind of been off. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see you again.